Happy 100th show that we're in for the Greg and Tim show.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to the Greg and Tim show.
Welcome.
My guest in studio today is a man who needs no introduction.
Get your earballs ready. Welcome to the Greg and Tim Show podcast. Take time to sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Greg and Tim.
Because his name is in the title of the show.
No, he just doesn't need an introduction.
Oh, I don't. Oh, I think back to like almost 2 years ago.
Yep.
When I said, "Hey Tim,
Yeah.
we are almost to 100 shows."
We're at 11. We are at 11.
We were at
show
10.
11.
I
10,
think we were at
10,
10.
11,
Yeah.
6 or 7.
And you said, you said what?
Yeah.
Well, we just recorded the 10th episode. 10 episodes in already. We are 10 episodes in. We are 1/10 of the way to 100. Tim, how was it?
1/10 of that's right. I was told there'd be no math involved. I'm not sure why I'm still talking to the mic. Not talking to the camera. Another fantastic episode, Greg.
And now, guess what today is?
Episode number 100.
100. Yeah. We're at 99, the last one. Now we're at 100.
That's what happens after 99. You're
Yeah.
correct.
If
I'm excited though, because 99 shows isn't 100.
right.
And 100 shows
Yeah.
is triple digits.
Did you know that only 1% of all podcasts that start get to 100 episodes?
I thought it was less than that.
It's what I made that stat up, but you can check it out. I have no idea, but it sounded good. It sounded really good.
Did you know that 90% of podcasts
Yeah.
quit after 3 episodes?
Wow.
And 80% go inactive after
Yep,
episode 10.
Okay.
But success in downloads looks different. 141 downloads in the first month puts you in the top 10%,
Okay.
while 4,700 downloads in a week puts you in the top 1%. True success is subjective, but outlasting others by simply continuing to publish consistently already puts you ahead
So we
of
don't
most.
know exactly how many get to 100 and how many quit before that.
Yeah, I guess not.
No. Well, let's say what I said was correct then. Let's assume.
I bet you
I
it's
was
less than
factual
that. I
correct.
bet
Okay.
you it's way less than that.
All right.
I bet you it's a 0.5% at the most.
All right. If anybody out there could verify that in Viewerland,
Let me ask
That'd be
ChatGPT, how many
how many podcasts reach 100 episodes? By the way, while you're looking that up, today is the 22nd of December. 3 days till Christmas, man. 3 days left till Christmas. 2 days till Christmas Eve. I can do my math.
4.7%?
So I was not correct. You going under one. So my stat
Only
was
about
correct.
8.5% of podcasts get to 50.
Yeah.
And long term, even fewer, roughly 2 to 2%. 2 to 2.5% make it to 200 episodes.
That's actually quite a bit. 200 episodes, is a
That's
lot.
double the amount of time we've spent together.
Yeah, that's another couple years.
Do you know how many uploads we've done since we started?
642,000.
Incorrect.
Okay.
But I don't know either.
So if anyone's watching the podcast, the reason why we're dressed up is because this is show 100 and our Christmas show.
This is show 100, and it is our Christmas show.
Yeah.
And it's also New Year's.
Our New Year's show and our Christmas show rolled
New
up
Year's
into
show,
one.
Christmas show.
Yeah, so happy New Year, happy Hanukkah, happy
I didn't even wear a hat
Merry
today.
Christmas.
I didn't even wear a hat.
I heard that's part of your New Year's resolution.
Part of my New Year's resolution. Should we get into a New Year's resolution already? Should we talk about that?
We can. We already have before, but I heard yes, we can because I heard you made one, and I heard your wife said it's not happening.
Well, my wife doesn't know how well I do with things that I have a streak on.
Oh, okay.
It is correct. I am going to go a whole year without wearing hats.
Yeah.
I am going to go.
I heard it was that you weren't buying any hats.
Sorry, yeah. You're right. Completely incorrect. I'm going to wear hats all year.
Oh, here, you're just not going to buy any new ones. It'll be a cost-free year for hats.
It'll be a cost-free year for hats,
Yeah.
and I am going to. So I did this one year where I went without buying a hat.
Yeah.
But I said I could be still gifted hats.
Right.
This year, nothing. I'm not going to ask for a hat. I'm not going to buy a hat. It's going to be really tough.
Right. So I'd not ask for a hat? Like for what? Like what are you asking for hats for? How many people request what you want for a present?
Christmas presents,
Yeah, but they've already purchased them.
birthday presents.
When's your it's in July.
Yeah. June.
June.
But thanks for remembering.
Yeah, no problem. What month is my birthday?
Your month is February.
Okay, you got it. Yeah. Well, June, July, it's month 6 or 7.
6, 7. Are we allowed to say that on podcasts these days?
I heard our church for a spoiler alert for our church. That phrase is happening, and the kids are going to go nuts. I heard another church service I watched for a Christmas program, and they did the 6, 7 too. So
Really?
they did. So that's a couple I know of.
So our podcast, this is our 100th podcast.
Yeah.
I'll give you a few stats.
Yeah.
We started on September the 1st, 2023.
Yeah.
We have 2,780 subscribers right now. We're a little bit north of that, but it rounds it up. 2.78 thousand subscribers in the first 2 and a bit years. We are ranked 2,775th in Canada for YouTube. In terms of subscribers, we're ranked 3,836th on YouTube for subscribers.
And our grade is what my grade in university was.
C minus.
A solid C minus student.
But this shows us how many videos we've had.
Okay.
We have posted, including our shorts and our short clip content,
Yep.
1,148 videos.
That's quite a bit.
That's quite a bit.
All due to your professional abilities. When I look at that picture, I still haven't found that comment about the fade, but my hair. I wish I would have. Somebody commented about how bad my fade was.
No, he said, "Bro, fix your fade."
Yeah, fix your fade.
And
But I can't. No one can find it. Nobody can find the comments.
I replied to it with some funny remark.
You should have said, "Yeah, bruh.
Yeah.
Totally agree."
Yeah, bro.
I like when my alter ego comments and about stuff, mean stuff. I like the mean stuff. It's funny.
I like to look at what our monthly earnings estimated is,
Which is new.
which is new. We've just become monetized. So if anybody's watching, if this is the first episode you've ever watched of ours, just watch something else of ours. Because this is for the podcast listeners that have been around for a few years, or some that have been around for at least a few episodes.
Are you trying to have less people watch this episode?
No, but like
it'll happen naturally. You don't have to tell them not to
they'll just fall off right now. Stop watching now. No, this is the part where you have to watch because Tim's going to take his shirt off in a couple minutes. But at the beginning,
rip my shirt off.
At the beginning, we were trying to get to, I think it was 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
And I said, if we get to 100 subscribers, Tim will not take his shirt off.
That got it there very quickly. And I think I did the video without my shirt on painting, right? You didn't? Isn't that the one where you said,
and I said,
"Can you paint that wall and send me a video without your shirt?"
And I said, "Tim,
I say, sure, why not?
Put your shirt back on."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our estimated monthly earnings, I love this. We're making between $17 and $272 a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
By my account, though, it's less than that.
Right. Per month? No.
And then our yearly earnings, this is where it gets really good.
Yeah.
$90
right.
to $1,400. That's a big range.
It's only 2 interviews with Jasmine away.
Jasmine, if you'd like to rejoin us.
By the way, we really appreciate Jasmine.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about we've done, finished the year with 3 great interviews.
Yeah.
And they've been, 3 of my favorite ones we've ever done. So,
yeah.
3
of your favorite? All-time favorites?
All-time, 3 of them. We've had a bunch, but 3 of the top ones.
Yeah.
And but we love Jasmine. She's done, she's so nice. She's been a kind friend to our podcast. And
Yeah.
we really appreciate her.
She's done a great job of encouraging us
Yeah.
and keeping us going, and also telling us when we're doing things that we need to do right or wrong, fix things up. A lot of the times with your editing, we need some changes.
Yeah.
And she helps me with those changes.
Yeah.
By saying, no, Greg, less Tim.
Yeah, well,
No, she never says less Tim.
okay.
She probably really likes because your questions are some of the best questions we've had.
I have to do something.
And some of the longest questions we've had.
Yeah. They used to be in 4 parts, but I've cut it down to 5.
My favorite is, so I have a 2-part question. Part 1 is 3 minutes, and part 2
Yeah.
is 4 minutes, and then there's probably going to be a part 5 after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I honestly think that one of the things that differentiates us from other podcasts is you do go deep into your questions,
Yeah.
but once the question is asked, you listen.
Yeah.
We sit back.
Not always, but I try. I try.
I'm going to interrupt you right there. Play devil's advocate.
Yeah. And those are the pushback questions are some of my favorite.
Yeah.
But
And they're not things that you believe in a lot of
Yeah.
times. They're
Yeah.
just ways of you pushing back.
yeah, and sometimes I know I struggle with, and it depends
Dyslexia?
how. No, that too maybe. But I struggle with, if you're talking to someone, how deep you're going, and sometimes we go a little too much deep into the waters,
Yeah.
and then it's not light enough, and then sometimes we go a little too.
Like,
I had a comment about one of the last interviews, and they were like, "Oh, you should have went deeper." And sometimes you can't do that, or you feel you can't do that
Yeah.
because of the time constraints. Sometimes you have a long period of time. Like there are people here that would stay here all night
yeah.
if you allowed them to. But
And some have.
yeah, and then you exhaust everything. But sometimes when you only have 45 minutes, it's like, well, we want to do this. There's a game at the end. We have 20 minutes in the middle.
And the game at the end isn't something that like we need to do.
Yeah.
But it kind of lightens it a little bit and
Yeah.
also gives people different perspectives of
Yeah.
our guests
For sure.
that they would normally not see.
Yeah.
So like everybody can ask the same questions over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But we want to get into some different questions that don't get asked. And you do a really good job of research. You look into the guests, you research the guests, you listen to their previous podcasts with other people.
And most times they're guests that you will know because you're more in the know as far as contacting people, knowing, scrubbing social media. You have pre-existing knowledge. Like I hadn't heard anything. Honestly, I should have, but I didn't know much about Sean.
Yeah.
Which was an awesome interview, and so I had to spend a couple of days doing a deep dive, listening to it's helpful when they've been on another podcast because you kind of get the feel of some of the questions they're going to answer, what they're going to
Yeah.
answer well, etc., so on and so forth. But we both do a good job, I think, of not asking just the normal questions, right?
Yeah.
And some of the questions that we'll ask are funny questions that someone would never ask either, right? Just Yeah.
Sometimes we go into a little bit of a rabbit hole.
yeah,
A lot of the times our stuff comes a lot from just having conversation.
Yeah.
As opposed to having a very structured format.
yeah,
Where we do have structure to our format. We have our opening, we have our middle, and we have our usual end.
Yeah.
But the middle part can go any direction, and
Yeah.
sometimes it does.
and we don't like it for people out there. And sometimes I wish we would, but it kind of works and it kind of doesn't. Sometimes it's like we do not say, these are the list of questions you're going to ask 1 and 4, and I'm going to ask 2, 3, and 7.
Yeah.
And it's and that's why people out there, you'll hear us kind of interrupting each other because we don't know who's going to ask and we don't know who's going to ask the next question and what question's getting asked next.
Yeah.
And so it's good because we're flowing in whatever we think that conversation is going to best do as we're in it. The negative is it's you kind of can bumble over some things because
It's not really
of it.
bumbling. Like think about yourself having a conversation
Yeah.
in the living room with somebody and you're talking with them and you're learning about them for the first time.
Yeah.
People are going to talk over each other.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they're going to be like, hey,
Yeah.
and then
But
and then
if you're
people
having
interrupt like that.
if you're having a conversation with somebody, how many times have you had a conversation with somebody and then you walked away saying, I wish I hadn't said that?
a lot of times.
Right. So it's almost like we leave an interview and it's like, I kind of wish I hadn't said that, or I wish I wouldn't have sounded like a doofus when I said it. I'm tripping over my words, and we don't like redo things. We don't say, oh, I don't like how I asked that question.
Yeah, let's,
can we
take
start
two.
from the case, start top? Like we won't do that.
There's no take
typically.
twos. And also, you don't have any control over the edit.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if I don't like a question that I've asked, it's easy
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, and typically
You don't really notice though.
if you didn't. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't. No, I
You-
don't.
Like
Sometimes I will. Sometimes I will say, "Isn't
You're
that
like,
how?"
didn't I talk about something else in the middle of
Yeah.
that? There was a couple things in the Sean
Right.
interview that I cut out because
Right.
it was boring.
Right. Yeah. Hey, sometimes
But
it's
it
boring.
wasn't you, it wasn't me. It was
Yeah.
more so just we got
Sean.
into a conversation that was a topic that really didn't matter.
Right.
And I like to keep the conversation flowing a little bit more.
Yeah.
The other thing too is we've had some great conversations with people and we've had great conversations with them, but a lot of the times it comes down to who we're talking to.
Yeah.
And whether or not they want to hold a conversation.
Right. And we've had some interviews where, and a lot of times we have never actually had a conversation in that way with that person. So we don't know. We kind of think, okay, based on what we've heard from this other person, this person will be lively. They'll hold the conversation. But sometimes we're surprised both ways, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't know until you're in that setting. And sometimes if it's a political figure, you really don't know because you will have just touch point conversations, a short talk, small talk at a dinner that you'll be at, which is whatever. They're just on their guard.
Yeah.
You don't know. Well, that's one of my biggest concern with when you're talking to politicians is, are they going to be on guard? Are they going to be honest?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to shoot off the cuff
And
everything.
we've had a total of 4 politicians on.
Yeah.
We had Obby.
Yeah.
We had Mayor Gillingham.
Yeah.
We had Wally Doddridge.
Yeah.
And we had Marcus Chambers.
Yeah.
Do we have any other politicians on? I don't think so.
Uh,
We've invited others on.
Yeah.
That have not joined us.
which is why I said I don't think we're ever going to get someone like Wob on, because I don't think it's.
Are you calling Wob out right now?
No, because I don't think it's in his best interest to be open and honest and transparent with us on this kind of format.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think, not because I don't think he's not a good guy or he wouldn't have a good time. I think that it just doesn't help his
image
to do that.
Yeah. So when I'm thinking about some of my favorite episodes, I look at Making a Mascot.
Yep.
As one of my favorite ones because it was sports related.
Yeah.
I know that we both have a soft spot for sports.
Yeah.
Mark Dolphin was telling some great stories.
I was carrying my equipment. The head was out of the bag because it was really smelly. And a guy was walking by and he says, "What's that?" I said, "Oh, so I'm just the mascot for the local sports team here." I said, "Are you here for a concert?" He goes, "Yeah. Yeah." And tall guy, he had no beard at the time. Like normally I know Eric Clapton to have a goatee, glasses.
Yeah.
He didn't have any of that. And he has a bit of an accent, I think. And I couldn't recall a lot of it, but as I'm walking by, I go, you have a great show. And I'm walking by and I see a poster on the wall. It says Eric Clapton. I look at it and I look back at him. I look back at the poster. I'm like, I just totally ignoring Eric Clapton, thinking I'm some big deal, and he's not. Yeah,
And he had no idea he was talking to Mickey Mouse.
No, yeah.
Stories. And we do have to have him back on again because he's got a lot more stories to tell us, he said.
Yeah, he would be one that would just offer up a story when we didn't ask for someone that he would say, "I have another story for you."
Yeah.
And that's nice because you don't have to prompt anything, because it's, "Oh, I have another story and another story," and it kept coming. He could have told stories for another hour.
It was one of our longest episodes too.
Yeah.
It was an hour and 41 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was.
And then another one that I really, really enjoyed was the episode with Doug Brown.
Yeah.
Beers and Girl Dads is what it was called.
I just remember the
cup.
beer cup. I was like,
Or actually, defensively, you wouldn't play that bad.
Defensively, we're
And
okay.
we lost by less than 6 points, I believe it was. But yeah, I remember that. We were as surprised as anybody else, right? So
Yeah.
we're in one of those vibes.
I was like, that is TD. How is that staying on you? Anyway, yeah.
And then we had Obby shortly after that, and Obby called out Doug Brown on his hockey ability.
Yep.
We actually call it Hockey Night in India.
Okay.
because it's mostly Punjabi guys that play.
Yeah.
Doctors, lawyers, just
Real estate agents.
real estate agents, politicians. The mayors come on and played with us. So just all buddies. So we're playing and
Full equipment though?
full equipment,
Okay.
full gear. Yep. And so we're short a guy, so I call up Doug Brown. Hey, Doug, you want to play? Sure, I'd love to. I go, Doug, we're all friends though. Okay, there's no hitting, there's no contact, like no
Yeah.
slap shots. Okay, I'll be good. I go, but Doug, I invited you out, so don't make me look
You're
bad.
his guest.
Yeah, and he's really good. In his credit, he's really good. He's also 7 feet tall. I don't think he's that good of a football player, but he's 7 feet tall. When you're 7 feet tall, you're going to be good at that, right? So he comes out and we're joking around and we get playing. We're on the same team and it got a little bit pushy. Guys are pushing and Doug comes off. That guy's pushing me. I said, Doug, just relax. We're all friends. Next shift, again, same thing kind of happens. There's other guys pretty good on the other team. And
They're
people,
trying to give it to him a little bit.
people like
probably,
to give it to Doug and I, right? They want to. And again, and Doug's coming off. He's getting mad. So Doug is very upset using some expletive lyrics.
Yeah.
And
Some Taylor Swift lyrics.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the shift before, this guy gives it to him pretty good in the boards and kind of rubs him out. And Doug goes down. Doug, relax.
That's
Relax.
a long fall for him though.
It is long.
If he
fall.
went down.
7 feet tall. It hurts.
Down goes Brown.
Right. And he comes off and I said, just relax. And I can see he's got his eyes. The next, you remember Rock 'em Sock 'em 6?
Yeah.
On like 5, like the glory days?
The old Don Cherry videos.
Exactly. Guy's coming up the boards, and Doug just hip checks him on the boards by the bench, but Rock 'em Stock 'em style into the post, like the end of the bench, into the post, grabs the guy, throws him to the ground, starts yelling at him, and everyone's like, what is going on here? So, needless to say, Doug Brown has been banned from Hockey Night in India. He's no
Like those were all in the first season of our show.
What was our first episode of 2026? Oh, sorry, our first interview of 2025. What's
2025,
first
our first interview of 2025. That is a good question. It was Mayor Scott Gillingham.
It was the mayor, yeah. I enjoyed that. He surprised me because he was a bit more transparent than I thought he would be.
Yeah.
Being that he was the mayor of Winnipeg.
But like down to earth.
Yeah.
Pothole committee.
Which is the Public Works Committee. I'd like to sit down with George W. Bush.
That's why I changed.
Yeah, because it's harder. So do you have commercials? Just go to a commercial. We'll be right back. Eddie Lee, and it was involuntary. I just blurted it out. But, sorry. If Geddy Lee's mother is a regular watcher of the podcast, my apologies to you. I should have apologized then. And I think at the end of the day, for me, a person's faith establishes their values. Like there's been
fight.
more than once or twice I had welts, after recess because someone binged you in the head with a snowball. It is sealed. Do you know how much I paid to seal that? No, I didn't.
He seemed like the kind of guy that you could just go out and chat with and get along with. He wasn't like, he was guarded because he did have his handler.
Yeah.
We've had a few people with handlers. Avery Martin had a handler. Obby had a handler. Wally had a handler. Mayor Gillingham had a handler.
It was Obby, that's right. When I said, I was going to ask you the question about that, and he's like, I just didn't know if you'd answer it. Oh, I would have answered it. And his handler was, no, you wouldn't have.
And so we've gone from, if you're new to the podcast and you're learning about us today, we've gone from like very light episodes where me and Tim just have a conversation.
Yeah.
We go to some very deep conversations. Yeah. And I think about the conversation with Chris Golding that was really deep and talking about PTSD with his military and a little bit of his background.
I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, major depressive disorder in 2014. From my first deployment in 2006 was what the injury date was. And then I did deploy a second time. So, deploy a second time when you're crazy. I say that in jest, but it was wow.
Those conversations I really enjoy, even though they're not as much for the laughs or the fun.
Yeah.
But to get deeper into somebody's personality and find out what has made them who they are.
Something that's more than just what the public will see on a day in, day out basis on social media and stuff like that. For sure, I really enjoy that. Yeah.
Yeah, and the same thing with Sean Zimmer, who was our last podcast prior to this one. He went a lot deeper. He shared some things that normally wouldn't get shared. I am wearing the exact same shirt today that I wore in our last Christmas podcast.
I remembered I did not wear this the last Christmas podcast.
Do you know what you wore?
No, and I know that because I just got this last week.
You wore a onesie.
That was just a recap of the rest. Welcome to the show.
What?
Thanks for being here.
What was that for?
I got a new phone, and I'm learning how to use AI now. I just saw that up there. No, I actually enjoy, just for me, for my sakes, I enjoy the health conversation. So Dr. Dan, I really enjoy.
Yeah.
This is day one for the mental aspect of health, from Drew Dudley. I enjoyed Mitch Calvert's conversation with him about more physical exercise and what we put into our bodies. So those I gravitate to a little bit more. So those are my kind of
so
some of my other favorites.
We've done some health and wellness podcasts. So you can get all of our podcasts. They're linked in the description below, which has a complete playlist of all the interviews. We also have a complete playlist of all of our podcasts. Fun fact, we went how many episodes did we do? We did 22 podcasts prior to having our first guest.
Yeah. I remember I asked you this question after we had a few conversations with guest interviews. I said, are we a podcast? Are we a podcast show? Or are we an interview show? I think, I'd almost say we're an interview show, but I think we do a little better on that than just the two of us. But maybe it's more interesting with the third person.
We used to prepare for the first 22 episodes.
Yeah.
We would prepare topics of the day.
Yeah.
We would prepare something you didn't know about Tim.
Yeah.
We would prepare what's Avery doing now.
Yeah.
We would prepare a lot of bits and segments for the show back in the day. Now, when it's just the two of us, we come in and just have a conversation. Yeah. And some people might find it boring just for us to have a conversation with each other. But honestly, it's kind of an outlet too for us to just chat and find out what's going on in our lives. But this one here, talking about our 100th episode, I honestly thought at episode 15, I wonder how long Tim's going to keep coming over. And then we started doing the interviews. And I think what happened when we started doing the interviews is things changed a little bit. I think episode 21 or episode 18 was the last one in our old studio. Yeah. And then episode 19, we got into the new studio, which is what we're in today. We had the couches in here. We had everything set up nicely. And then episode 23, we had a little bit of a surprise. Yep. Do you remember who it was?
That was it's right there. So I should. Kirk Hillback walked in. That was a big one. Yeah.
So sorry, I'm gonna have to answer this. Tim, this is actually the second part of your birthday present.
Oh.
How you doing?
Hi.
You are?
Tim.
Tim.
Good to meet you. I'm Greg. Good to meet you.
Good to see you.
Tim, this is the second half of your birthday present. We're going to kill that.
Hey, this is good.
We just finished talking about you a ton.
Uh-oh.
Because he just opened up the book.
Oh,
I got the book for him for his birthday.
Oh, wow. Did you find anything positive in there?
Oh, yeah. Lots of questions.
10 good things, 2 bad things, but hey.
Okay, hey, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
So, yeah.
That was a long time ago already.
Episode 23.
Yeah.
It was 77 episodes ago.
Because you got math on there. It's Tim math. It's Tim math.
You're like, if you're correcting my math,
that's not good.
Then I've done something wrong.
It's funny you say that. You're wondering how many more times I'm going to come over because as we get more episodes and it's like when life gets busy, I'm like, I wonder how much, because you do all the editing, you do more work than I do. So just out there, just know
Yeah.
More so because I don't know how to do editing.
Out of that 1.4K a year.
Yeah. So I keep wondering how long he's gonna do the bulk of the work and say, Tim, I just don't have time for this anymore. We're gonna shut her down. So I'm thinking the same thing. I'm gonna keep showing up until you say that, and that's the honest truth. It really is.
Well, funny that you say that. Episode 100 is
yeah, our last episode of the year
of this year. Yeah, no, I've got some great ideas for some guests to come up. We're looking at a prominent law
lawyer,
abiding citizen.
Law-abiding citizen.
Most of them are not law-abiding.
Not Sean. It's not Jasmine. It's not. There's so many non-abiding citizens. Oh,
it's not any of these guys that are on here.
Yeah.
No, we've got a officer of the law that we'd like to get on here.
Yeah.
We've got another prominent pastor that we want to get on to the episode. We have some more sports personalities, but I'd also like to get some people back on. So, like, I would love to see Abhi back on now that he's been the leader of the opposition for a little while. I'd like to,
and he's actually expressed interest. So we just haven't had the time.
I'd like to get a different take on that. Again, like I said, Mark Dolphin making the mascot would be a great second conversation. I think Drew Dudley.
Yeah,
if we can get him remotely again
on his new book, this is day 2.
This is day 2.
Follow up of day 1.
Day 1 sucked. Day 1 was a lot of onboarding and training.
Onboarding. Yeah, so
not waterboarding.
I was thinking the same thing, but I forgot the word. So we're looking forward to 2026 and whatever that's going to bring us. Yeah,
and honestly, if you have great suggestions for guests, reach out to people you know and tell us who they are.
Yeah.
Because there's some people out there that we don't even know that we should be talking to.
Yeah.
And there's some people out there that we do know that don't talk to us.
I'm curious, looking at the pictures of all our episodes, I spent, 2 years with my beard? Is it 2 years?
No, it's only been a year and a half.
So we've kind of split it with the clean shaven Tim and the bearded Tim. I'm curious out there what people think about, should Tim be bearded or Tim be clean shaven? Because you've seen both, right?
Yeah, that is very true.
People out there, I'm curious.
I wonder when you started the beard.
And if the person that talked about fixing my fade could message that again. But yeah, no, I'm curious. One time I said, your wife gave me a backhanded compliment. She said, I really like your beard. It makes you look 10 years older. I'm 50 this year coming up.
So you look 60.
I look 60? Wow.
I still think you look like the guy from Anonymous.
Yeah, I know
you have the beard, but you also have the face shape and the eye shape of Anonymous.
I have to wear the hood next time.
The other thing I'd love to do is get more. So we had our wives on the show.
Yeah.
We've had Ali Raposo on the show. Yeah. We had Jasmine Lane on the show. I would love to have more
of the ladies,
more female representation on the show.
Yeah, agreed.
Because I honestly think that there is a back and forth.
Yeah.
That happens more so when guys and girls talk.
Right.
Girls, women, and men talk. And I think that sometimes it opens people up a little bit more.
Yeah.
When they're talking that way. And we are predominantly interviewing male figures.
Yeah.
But when we interviewed, like, for instance, we talked to Jeremy and Tamara Prest.
Yeah.
We got more, I think, out of Tamara.
Well, no, and that's why I wanted, remember you said, well, it's getting more difficult to get them both on. No, we wanted them both.
Yeah.
There's that different dynamic when you have the wife there, right?
Yeah. And
she's going to correct him on some things. It's going to be a better conversation.
And we opened up a little bit of the... there was something that Jeremy said about, I think, Tamara's driving. And I'm like, okay, here we go. This is going to be fun. But, we didn't want to, we're not trying to drive a wedge. We're not a gotcha podcast, as we always tell our guests.
There's a line there.
There is a line there.
Somewhat of a gotcha sometimes, but no. People have said that about being on our podcast. They've said that it's not, they feel comfortable.
So season 3 so far, we've had Harley Siemens talk about egg farming. We've had Jasmine come back on. We've talked to Pastor Ed Newton. We've talked to Sean Zimmer. And then just previous to that, before season 1 ended, we had Marcus Chambers, who is the deputy mayor at the time. We also had Stephen Maxted, who is a podcaster himself.
Yeah.
We haven't really done a lot of crossovers.
Doing the other person's podcast?
Doing other person's podcasts or having other podcasters.
I wouldn't mind being interviewed. It's like you don't have to come prepared.
Yeah.
And
And
come
that's,
dressed up
that's how we
without
came.
holes in the socks.
That's how we came to Stephen Maxted's podcast,
Yeah.
Unprepared.
Yeah, which is the best thing to do.
Completely unprepared. And then our dinner table conversation with our wives, that one was an interesting
That got a lot of views.
conversation. It got a fair bit, and
Look at because you had 223 views when you and your wife did the episode,
Yep.
and then when I came in to do it with the two of you,
we dropped to 63.
they dropped completely. So
And then when your wife joined with my wife,
Yeah.
we got to 110. But then all of a sudden we started taking off again.
So I'm the problem.
It goes up and down.
I'm the problem.
You're not the problem. It's
Problem is me.
I think we need more women on the podcast, more representation of the opposite sex.
There you go.
And then we've had some other good ones, like the Dr. Dan one, his second time coming on the episode.
Yeah.
That one was a really good podcast, I felt. And
I enjoyed sitting in the snow.
in the second one? You
I
did
think
that in the
I
first
think that's
one.
when it was aired. I think we did it
Nope.
after the first one.
No, we did a
aired it.
second podcast where you got an adjustment.
Oh yes, an adjustment in the snow.
Yeah. So adjustments. We've had an opera singer on our show. We've had a film director on our show.
Yep.
So all these different people. We've had a clothing designer on the show. We had Tyler Carr, who was a radio personality in the show. We had some football players on the show. We have had pastors, reality show guests, which was Avery Martin from Big Brother.
Yep.
Who was a friend of the show.
The Red Bull Challenge, the Rockstar
Red Bull.
We know that you love doing just crazy things, interesting things, challenges, you might say.
Of course.
So I have brought a challenge to you. Earlier in the day, we asked you whether you wanted some water, you wanted some coffee, and you're the first guest that requested something that no other guest has requested, and that is a Red Bull.
Yes.
Okay, so I thought instead of just providing you with a Red Bull to slowly sip as you're answering all these questions, I offer you a challenge. And I
Okay.
offer Greg a challenge. I
Okay.
have brought each of us one Red Bull, not the smaller version, but the larger version. And I have a competition,
Oh.
if you choose to accept it, to chug and see who finishes first, second, and third.
Okay. Oh my God.
Are you
okay.
willing to partake in this challenge?
100%. Not even a question. Red Bull's the best.
He told me this idea, and I was like, "Yeah, that's not a problem," because Red Bull comes in small cans. And then he gets the king
He
can.
said, "Let's up the challenge a little bit and make it
I
king
went to the
cans."
grocery store. There was a smaller version for $3.69 or the larger version for $4.69.
Well, you got to go with the deal.
And I wanted to go big. Yes,
You have to go. If you got to
And-
go big, go home. Get the
and,
deal.
and just for the audience sake, I have never had a Red Bull in my
I can't
entire
believe
life.
that. That's the one thing I'm shocked about. The fact that
Yeah.
you haven't had a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once
you're
we
gonna be
chug
hooked.
this,
You're
it's
gonna be
gonna
hooked.
be nice.
This is gonna send us into like cardiac arrest.
I literally said,
this-
Tim,
is this
what if
like
one of
an-
us dies?
So and by the way, you did sign the forms we emailed out for the waivers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've all signed the forms.
So we'll just take that as a, as a
Yeah, of
contract.
course it is. Yeah.
A
I want to count down. So
from
we start at
10
the same time.
seconds.
And you can't open it up until
I
we
can't.
start.
Okay. I
Yeah.
feel like when it comes to comps, I'm good at comps, but when it comes to chugging drinks, that's like my one weakness. This is-
Oh, I got
this is where
I got
fall.
your kryptonite.
This
I
is
got
where I
your
fall. This
kryptonite.
is my kryptonite for sure.
Okay. Okay. And you can't open it till we
Yeah,
get to zero.
right till we start.
Okay.
This is day 2.
2, 1.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Oh my gosh, somebody's getting sick.
Oh my god, I'm coming third. I'm coming third. I can't chug, guys. Oh my god.
I think I'm 2/3 of the way down.
I'm not even half.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the whole episode now. Are you still going?
Dude, Tim's gonna be buzzing. Oh
Okay, he wins. I think that was the beginning. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Of my heart issues.
Of heart issues. But I think it was the beginning of us doing challenges at the beginning.
Yeah, we've done it a couple times.
You did the Red Bull challenge. You did the coin toss
Yeah.
with Doug Brown, which we lost, so we didn't call
Yeah.
Ilstiegel.
I almost killed the
What was
PC
Pastor Zach's
leader
challenge?
in waiting? Zach's, I can't remember.
I thought we had a challenge with him.
We might have.
Did we do one with Abby too?
I don't know.
Did we just fall off on the challenges right off the bat then?
We might have. I don't remember.
We did the Bucky's onesie challenge with
there was no challenge.
with Willie Jefferson.
And nobody recognized it.
Nobody even commented.
Nobody did.
Why is Tim wearing a onesie? Nobody commented.
I think
it's like it was perfectly normal.
I think it's because 90% of the people just listen. They don't watch.
It's perfectly normal for
Yeah.
Tim to be wearing a onesie.
Which, but I'm going back to Bucky's in a week and a half. I'm going to be there.
What are you going to get me?
Whatever you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
anything?
We're driving a car, so I can get you whatever you want.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Take a look at the website. Are you dreaming?
I'm just dreaming of
Okay.
Bucky's things.
Not a hat. It's not buying you a hat. That's all.
I can't get a hat.
You can't get a hat.
Unless you can get it back before New Year's.
I won't be able to do that. I get back on the 5th.
What if you buy it before New Year's?
It doesn't matter. I won't be able. Yeah, we'll be there on the 30th.
Yeah.
31st, yeah. Anyway, you know what? Enough reminiscing. People don't need to listen to all the things
the
we've
people that
done.
are listening for the first time, though, if you get a chance to after this episode, go watch some of the interviews because the interviews have been great. Like this book by Ed Newton was one of our latest interviews.
There are episodes, there are interviews that, for whatever reason, the guest doesn't share the interview. So you might not see that we had that interview, and some of them are really good. A lot of them are really good. There, I can't count in my recollection a lot of interviews that were kind of duds. I think they all had their place, and
I think that's one of the main things that you say.
Yeah,
man, that was such a great conversation. I wish more people heard it.
Yeah, I say that all the time because it's true.
Yeah.
So go back. They're really good. So that's just my humble opinion.
New Year's resolutions, Tim.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
I despise New Year's resolutions with a passion. What is it? January 17th is the National Gym Quit Day.
Okay.
That's 17th. Someone can correct me out there if I'm wrong. 10th, 12th, 17th.
Is that why they signed you up for a whole year?
So no, it's the date where people quit their resolutions to go to the gym every day. It's like a national thing.
Okay.
And it's just because people
get tired of it.
They overeat at New Year's Eve. They feel gross, and in the moment they say, "I'm going to go to the gym every day for the whole year." Then 2 days later,
so
they
no
quit.
New Year's resolution.
No, I think
like you're not going to have one that you're going to dress differently.
Honestly,
get a better fade.
Honestly, some people think I should, or at least comb it. I don't think it's that. It was a bad fade. It just wasn't.
Yeah.
I just think that if you want to make a change because you have the right motivations. Don't make a change because it's the 31st of December.
Now is the best time to make a change.
Yeah.
Because it will be a new year. I think.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
Now is the time when you can reset.
Right.
You can change your mindset. You can reset. Actually, mindset matters. Dr. Dave Martin. You can change your mindset right now. It's easier in a new year to change your mindset. Now, whether or not you stick with it, that's different.
I think your motivations. I think it's easier to stick with a goal when your motivation is good.
Yeah,
and I
but
think
there's a reason why
motivation
people don't
is-
start their goals on May the 12th.
A lot of people start their goals on May the 12th.
Oh, is May the 12th the day? That's restart day.
I'm just saying, a lot of people quit smoking. They start getting into shape. They do a lot of things on a day that is not. I'm just using May 12th as an example, like you said.
Yeah.
On a day that's not the 31st of December. It's almost like it's the 31st. I guess it's time to make a resolution.
So on the 31st of December of 2020, I made a resolution to not have another drink of alcohol.
Okay.
I am going to be 5 years without one alcohol.
That's
drink.
a good thing. Congratulations.
But it wasn't because I was drinking too much.
Yeah.
It was more so I wanted to see if I can do it.
Yeah.
And now that I've done it, it's like I can't ruin the streak, which is probably the same thing with the hats. If I can go without buying a hat, if I can do it for 3 months, I can do it for a long time.
I will say after 5 years, I'm sure it's a combination of not wanting to break your streak, but at the same time, you've broken the habit. Your desire to do it is a whole lot less than 5 years ago. So it's not just you not wanting to break a streak. I'm guessing. I'm thinking it's also you don't have the desire to anymore.
And I don't. And also, like, if I don't buy a hat for 6 months, I might not have the desire. If I can go a whole year, then maybe I can go a whole 2 years.
What do they say? It takes 3 weeks. There's some discrepancy about the timing, but some people say 3 weeks to start or break a habit. Right,
Okay.
which is interesting because whatever the date is in January, it's less than 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, the 17th.
The 17th. I could be wrong on that date too.
Yeah.
But it's a matter of like I've said this before. I don't eat starchy carbs. After 20 years of not having a baked potato, I don't have any. I don't care. I don't need a baked
You
potato.
don't need it.
So it's easier as you go along in the time frame. So
For me, this year, I am going to do a New Year's resolution because I do like them.
Yeah.
I am doing a New Year's resolution where I am going to start working out every day again.
Yeah.
Like for the 5 days a week, not 7. I like to give myself a day off or 2. And I am also going to start eating better again.
Yeah.
Better meaning like I do like rice still.
Yeah.
I do like the carb that isn't sugar to begin with that turns into sugar.
Yeah.
We
have this discussion, but
yes. But there is a point, right? Like there's a balance.
Yeah.
And can you have greatness with balance? And I honestly think as soon as I start working out again, I can probably drop it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And get back to what I was 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's my goal this year
Yeah.
is to be back to what I was in 2021.
Right.
Before I stopped drinking, which apparently once I stopped drinking, I started eating more.
Right? There's some truth to your body doing that. Yeah.
Maybe
A lot of people when they smoke or they quit smoking,
because they need something to do.
well, not just that, but that's right.
They want something in their
Yeah.
hand, so they're having a chocolate bar or
Yeah.
whatever else like that. So I do have that New Year's resolution. Not buying a hat. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll give updates throughout the year on how that's going.
Yeah.
Okay,
here's a question for you.
Yeah.
When you set goals, do you ever, and maybe this isn't true, do you ever be less specific or a little bit vague on it to give you a little bit of wiggle room? Like
Depends on the goal.
You'll say things like, because they say goals are supposed to be specific, right? If it's like
Smart. They're supposed to be smart goals. Specific,
right.
measurable, attainable,
Right.
realistic, and
So in my head, and I try not to say everything that goes in my head because sometimes it's judgmental. But what you said was,
a lot of times it is.
yeah, a lot of times it is. What you said was, I'm going to try to eat healthier.
Yeah.
Which is somewhat
Giving a window of
unmeasurable, vague. What does that even mean, right?
It's gonna be measured based on my progress for my weight and for
Yeah.
my actual body.
Right.
That's how I'm going to measure it.
Right.
But yeah, there's definitely things that are less measurable.
Right.
But there's also things that are measurable. Like I'm not going to buy a hat.
Yeah.
Meaning 0.
Yes, that
which
is
which most people
it's
that are
very
listening right now are like,
quantifiable.
Greg, you can go a whole year without buying a hat.
Yeah.
It's really difficult
Yeah.
for me. I bought 3 hats 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like not even 2 weeks ago. A week and a half ago.
Yep. No, that's your thing.
Yeah. It's just I like hats.
Yeah.
I like different hats. I like
Yeah.
to wear different hats with different things.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to spring training.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be able to buy a hat.
I gotta buy 3 and just rub it in your face. Actually, no, I don't buy hats for another reason, as I'm cheap.
You
I'm
like
like, that's a
free.
knockoff LA hat. $12, I'm in.
You
says-
like free.
I do like free. What was it? What did we talk about free with Sean? What was that all about? We said something about free.
Concerts.
Concerts, yeah.
He's
it's
like,
free.
if it's free, I'm in.
Yeah, exactly.
They have Jesus's heart.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Should we get into our Christmas gifts? Should we do our Christmas gift exchange?
If you want to.
If I want to.
You want to do it on camera?
Yeah, let's do it on camera.
Do it on camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
I hope that it's appropriate for the camera.
Okay, pick a number between 1 and 10.
18.
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
Oh, 1 and 10.
Yeah.
9.
This didn't work. I know what the answer is. Never mind. I'll just go first. It doesn't work when you know the number.
Why?
You go first, actually.
What do you mean it doesn't work when you know the number?
Because I was going to see who was closer, but I picked the number.
What was the number?
It was 6.
Oh, I was closer there.
No, but I would have said I knew the number, so
would have said 5.
I would have just so stupid. I was so dumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what the third word is on the back of this book. No, it's 2. I was right.
All right, I'll go first.
You're gonna go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. You want me to open this?
Yeah, that's okay. So I'll just give you a premise for the gift. Okay. So we've had so much freaking snow, and it's been so cold in Winnipeg. For anyone out there that's not from Winnipeg, the last 2 weeks it's been shoveling and bundling up with layers, and so because of that, this is what I thought I'm going to get you for Christmas.
Okay.
Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts.
I have to go back to school and sell.
Happy thoughts of warmer days. Warmer days ahead.
I hope it's a hat.
Yeah, it's not a hat.
Remember that time I got you a Christmas card?
Yeah.
On the episode? On
Yeah,
the
I
first
do
Christmas
remember,
episode?
yeah.
And I uncapitalized the T.
Yeah.
It's Tim with a small T.
Yeah, he always. Someone did that and it texted me this week, and it wasn't you. And it's someone. They did the same exact thing.
Oh, look at that! It is Colorado Rockies versus LA Dodgers at Salt River Fields at Talking Stick.
By the way, Talking Stick is the #1 rated ballpark in all the spring training facilities.
Is this the Rockies ballpark?
Yeah.
Nice. So if you can't see that on the
I got
camera.
the party started by buying Greg his first ticket to spring training.
Did you buy one? Just me going?
I bought 6.
Okay.
That's just yours.
So how much do I owe you for this?
No, it's a Christmas present.
Oh, okay. You're going to split it amongst the 5 people?
Yeah. You won't have to chip in for the Aussie Bites.
And then I got some Big League Chew.
Yep.
For those of you that don't know what Big League Chew is, it's not real chew. It's gum.
It's tobacco.
It's gum. Bubble gum. Which I do enjoy the Big League Chew because it makes me feel like an adult.
Yeah, so this is just
this is more than the limit of the gift, though. So you beat me.
I don't think so.
No,
you'd be surprised. Anyway,
I would be.
Just for something to look forward to.
This is in the Rocky Stadium.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I have never seen any of the stadiums out there. Like I haven't even researched them yet.
I have the top one is Talking Stick. The second one is Sloan Park, where the Cubs play.
Okay,
Little Wrigley, and we can buy that too.
Yeah,
after. Yeah. All right, my turn.
Okay, my gift for you is 2 things. One is something that I know that you enjoy on a daily basis.
Yeah, is it carbs?
It is. It's pasta, actually.
Yeah.
And number 2 is because of you being a history major.
Okay.
And if you don't remember, I think it's like episode 2 or 3, Tim told everybody he's a history major.
I am a history major.
And he doesn't not know Eleanor Roosevelt's birthday.
I didn't know Governor FDR's birthday. Yeah.
Governor FDR.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the president?
FDR.
Yeah.
He was the governor too.
Did you say governor?
I think he was the governor as well.
I didn't wrap it. I'm sorry.
I know you told me that before the episode. Okay, here we go. Look at this. We got Destiny Road Coffee Roasters. Beans.
So this is a company that that I've learned a little bit about lately, and I actually met the owner and been talking with the owner, and I went out and got this one because it is the Christmas. Is it holiday blend or Christmas blend?
It's the. It does not say.
And I know that you love coffee.
I love.
Do you
coffee.
have a blend grinder?
We do actually.
Okay, I was like, oh crap!
I have to. I have.
Because they only had the beans.
I have a bag of co-op beans for their coffee in next to the. But we have to. My wife bought it by accident. She thought it was. She thought it was. She bought it back. So I have 2 now to grind.
So smell that. Smell the back where the hole is. Where the hole is.
There's a hole here. Oh yeah. Oh, so good.
It's so good. So you know what you can do is you can grind up a whole bunch,
Yeah.
and then you put it into like a Tupperware container and
Yeah.
put it in the freezer.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Then it's just easy to scoop out what you do need.
And if anyone out there doesn't know, my favorite time is breakfast time and coffee time. It's my favorite. I don't
Yeah.
understand people that don't have breakfast. I enjoy my breakfast way too much. My coffee, I'll sit there.
I have this one too myself, and
Yeah.
it's just really, really good.
The winter
We can make
winter
it-
blend. Winter blend.
Winter blend. We can make it afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I have an open bag upstairs.
And games room. What's
I
up?
think it's taped together. You have to. It's on the back. I think it explains it.
4 hours later. Oh, it's a games room. It's history questions. But I have to open it. I gotta open it. There we go. Okay. All right.
And they're everywhere.
How many officers were there when the mounted police were formed? 33, 57, 21, or 9?
9.
I would have guessed 9, and that is correct. I have the answers right. It's just
I'm a history major.
No, you're not.
It's kind of a conversational game. You put it on your table, and then like when you're having dinner.
Okay, ask me one. Ask me one.
Okay. And when you're having dinner at the table, you can just open it up, and it creates like a conversation. How well do you know Canada? In what province is Chignecto Isthmus?
What? Spell
Is
that.
it Quebec, Manitoba, Nova Scotia, or Ontario?
Well, you would think it's Quebec. Can you spell that for me?
Chignecto, and then Isthmus. Isthmus.
What are the options again?
Quebec, Manitoba, Ontario, or Nova Scotia.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with the second most obvious. Not the obvious one is Quebec, and it's not going to be that one. I'm going to say Nova Scotia.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you one. Let's see how the rules work here. How to play. Divide into 2 teams of opposing players and shuffle the deck. Take in turns and ask questions to the opposing teams. Difficult. Ask the questions only. Medium. Ask the questions with 4 multiple choice options. Easy. Ask the question with just the 50-50 choices. See the highlighted circle. So the 50-50 one would be if there's a circle around one of the answers. Do you want easy, difficult, or hard?
Let's go medium, difficult. What's the difference between difficult and hard? They sound
Well,
the
I
same.
can give you a 50-50, or I can give you all 4. Or difficult would be no answers. You have to-
difficult, just difficult.
Okay.
Difficult, yeah.
Which company was founded by Mike Lazaridis and Doug Fregan in 1984? You're a history major. I got
IBM.
no, but you're close.
Okay.
This is a Canadian company. Remember, this is Canadian.
Oh, is it BBM? No, is it BlackBerry?
It is BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Wow, you're pretty smart, Tim. You
Yeah.
have the history in you.
Well, you said Canadian, and you said I was close.
The University of Victoria offers a course on which famous crime fighter?
Crime fighter?
Yeah,
Is it a real crime fighter or a fictional one?
famous.
Famous crime fighter.
It is fictional.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes was the 50-50 answer,
Okay.
which is incorrect.
Okay.
Wow.
What was he? Yeah. So it was
Batman.
You know what? I was thinking Batman, but I was like, does he solve crime? I was
Yeah, he's
thinking
a
more
crime
like
fighter.
a sleuth.
Who was the first woman elected to the Canadian Parliament?
No idea.
Michelle Dockrell, Elizabeth Hanson, Sheila Copps, or Agnes MacPhail?
Well, I know cops, so she's too new. What were the other 3?
Michelle Dockrell,
Yeah,
Elizabeth Hanson, or Agnes MacPhail?
MacPhail.
You're right.
Yeah.
Do you actually know these, or are you guessing?
Well, I would think she sounds
Process of
she sounds Irish, and I would think at that point someone who's Irish.
The organ in Montreal's Notre Dame Basilica features how many pipes?
Oh, that's so
Come on, you're a music guy.
stupid. That's so stupid. I'm gonna know how many pipes. 101.
No.
5,
No.
6, or 7.
Well, close. 6, 7. I'll let you choose. It's between 6,000 and 7,000.
Okay, 6,500.
No.
What?
It's one of the two options.
Okay.
6,000 or 7,000?
7,000.
6,000.
6,000?
It's 7,000.
I was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, third guess.
Do you think it's a fun game?
That's great. Thank you so much. Another Christmas in the books. Well, not really, because it's only the 22nd.
I was like, what do you get a history major?
I like it. It's
You
awesome.
get him a game about Canadian history.
We're going to play this
all the time in the
all
hot
the time.
tub.
No, they'll get wet.
I think they're
Get wet.
plastic.
And I'm going to
Grind that in the hot tub.
I'm going to ask Tammy to blend these because I've never actually used it.
The grinder.
Grinding it.
Grinder. Anyways, thanks for watching the Greg and Tim Show. And honestly, 100 episodes in, I didn't think we'd get past 15, and we did. I didn't think we'd get past 50, and we did.
I didn't think we'd get past 100. We still might.
We still might not. But thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all the fun things, and check out the latest episodes.
And everyone out there, please have a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas to each.
In that
everyone.
order.
Yeah.
So Happy New Year, and then next year, Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
There you go. Like
No, because this is
time
after
machine.
this is after Christmas.
Both.
We're posting this after Christmas.
And have a drink for Greg.
And have a drink for Greg and buy a hat for Tim.
Yeah.
Because he's cheap.
Sometimes, yeah.
Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Thanks for watching the Greg and Tim Show podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Sharing is caring.